You have to choose yourself. And I know you want to be humble and you want to be, not greedy or, selfish. But if you don't ever put yourself in a position to do the things that you want for other people, how can you ever how will you ever be able to do that? So I want to read y'all this quote. It's by Keisha Jade, and it says, "Make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish. It's necessary." It's necessary. This is necessary for you to put yourself in a place where you can provide for the ones that you love and care about, and for you to be able to do that in a faster pace, you're gonna have to take some time for yourself. And that may be different from all of you. For me, for an example, I had to put myself in a place of isolation. I won't even say I had to do that. I think God put me in a place of isolation just so I can grow in that period of time. Because if I would have stayed in the routine of doing what I was doing, like going out on the weekends and just constantly being inside the world, I would not be where I'm at right now. So I constantly thank God for that, because now I'm able to realize that, because without that isolation, I can't elevate myself, because you are constantly being thrown things from other people. You know what I mean? So you have to choose yourself. And like I was saying, it's not selfish. It's not selfish, because what you're choosing yourself for is to help other people. Other people may not recognize that, but that's what you're thinking internally. And once you're able to internalize these thoughts and internalize your motives and move in that direction, okay, now you can build upon that. And at the same time, when that time comes, you can go back and help them. Be like, listen, I told y'all this is what I was doing. You know what I mean? And hopefully they'll understand it then when they're able to see the whole picture and actually come to fulfillment. Because when it comes to dreams and your goals, these things are just stuff that you see. People don't understand everything starts with inside your imagination. Like everything, like this camera I'm recording off, this wall, this desk, these things just didn't come out the blue. They were somebody's imagination. They imagined, okay, what would it be like to build a desk? What would it be like to have a camera? And all these things, and they just found the materials and products to, construct it and make it come to a physical object on this earth. So, and that's the same thing for your goals, whatever your goal may be. If it's a house, if it is to have a family, if it is to have your dream career or dream income, whatever it may be, that is an imaginational thought. It's something that's inside your head, and you have to acquire the knowledge, and you have to go implement those skills and knowledge that you learned, just so you can turn it into a physical thing, right? And you just have to choose yourself for that, And like I said, this can be different from each and every people. You may be in a friend group right now. They always want you to come out every weekend. Like, girl, come on out, or like, my boy, come on. Like we hitting the city tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like we hitting the city tonight. We about to go over here. You know what I'm saying? Hit this little thing, go over there, and it's just like a constant. It's tugging you, right? It's constantly tugging you. It's like some things are constantly pulling and tugging at you, especially when you want to do better for yourself. That's when the enemy really kind of sleep up in there, because he know what happened if you really take that time to put and dedicate into yourself and lock in on something, bro. It's going to snap for you. You know what I mean? Because you are getting rid of all the distractions, and yeah, man, it's gonna be tough. Trust me, it's gonna be tough. I understand, and especially you being with your family, having a family, having friends, having a girlfriend, a boyfriend, if you have that, having a dog, like all these things within inside your life are tugging at you. They're tugging at you. You got. Listen, we got Thanksgiving. Let's just break it down. You know what I'm saying? Let's just break it down. We got Thanksgiving. We got Christmas. We got New Year's Eve, we got Easter, you got Valentine's Day, you got Mother's Day, you got Father's Day, you got the summertime. Everybody want to go out to summertime. You may got spring break. If you're still in school, y'all want to go hit Orange, whatever it may be, right? Orange Crush. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Y'all can either hit Orange Crush, you going to Miami, or you going to PCB. That's just for people over here on this, you know what I mean, on the South. That's what people normally do during spring break. Then you have all your friends who have birthdays. Then you have all your family members who have birthdays. Then you have your birthday. Then you have your girl or boyfriend birthday. Like it's like a never-ending cycle of something pulling you, and it's all tugging at you. So when do you have time for yourself? When? When is the last time that you was able to just go I don't know, whatever it may be. Like, just go to a park and just sit there sit there with yourself and just think and do whatever you want it to do. Who are you? Who are you? If I ask you right now, John, who are you? Savion, who are you? Who are you? Jacob, who are you? Alice, who are you? And like, if I'm asking you truly who you are, and you don't have a real an answer for it, you need to, you've been putting yourself back too long. You've been putting yourself back too long, way too long. So, and just in this course of just finding yourself, I'm not even finding yourself, because ultimately we're supposed to be finding God, right? And God is going to show us who we are. You know what I mean? But taking that time to really just dive into something that you want to do, diving into a craft or a sport or whatever, an activity, whatever that you want to do, man, go fulfill that, man. Go fulfill that. You too busy worried about what they got going on or what they got going on, and it's just a lot all jumbled. Like it's just constantly hitting you, man. Listen, you never gonna get to where you want to be. And your goal can be, man. Listen, your goal can be for you. I'm gonna just throw. I'm into cars. Got a car rental business, right? Your goal may be for you to get a Camaro. You want a V8 Camaro. This is your dream car. This is something that you've been wishing on. This is on your wish board, whatever it may be. This is something that you wanted, and you don't really understand. It's really simple, but you are so invested into other people's lives. Oh man, they got that thing, man. Oh man, But if you just take the time, just take a couple of months, you can figure out how to get one in the span of months. But you never took that time for yourself because you here, and I get it, man. We being tugged by jobs. You're 9 to 5. If you may be working out, you got a relationship. It's like it's constantly something that's tugging on you. But I'm telling you, when you find that time for yourself, when you find that time for yourself, man, it's gonna be a change. It's gonna be a change, man. So I'm telling you now. Listen, man, this is something that you may even need to pray. I'm gonna say, no, it's not even made. This is something that you need to pray on. God, please allow me to find time for myself. Allow me to find time so I can think for myself in quiet. Not listen to family members, not listening to friends, not listening to music, not watching TV, not watching, listening to music, all these things. God, please allow me to find time for myself. Because when you're able to find time for yourself, this is a whole nother different aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like this it's a whole nother level of peacefulness once you're able to find that. Because you know what irks you. You start to understand, okay, I don't want to be around that crowd. You just start to learn yourself, man. But I'm not gonna hold y'all for too long, man. I just really, like I said, and I'm not mean, like, it's not being selfish, all right? It's not being selfish. I ain't telling you to neglect all your friends or nothing. I'm not telling you to do that. But certain people have to do certain things, right? So find out what that is. If it's just try to take one weekend off, right? Let's say if you go out every single Saturday, right? Let's say that. Just take one weekend off. Instead of going out with the guys, instead of going out with the girls, just take that week off and sit with yourself. Just sit. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. You can sit there and read you a book. You can sit there and do something that you enjoy. Try something different, and man, get in tune with yourself. Get in tune with yourself. And when you away from all the chaos and all the distractions, you're able to hear God's voice more clear as well, and He can speak to you. So ultimately, man, listen, this is something that you need to pray on. Pray that God allows you to find time for yourself. Once you find time for that self, you better move. Listen, God is going to give you that time. And this is something that I had to find out a little bit later. Because with me, I was God put me in an isolation period, and I'm not going to say I didn't do nothing with it, but I didn't use it to the best of my ability because I didn't really realize what I was in. I didn't realize it. But when you find that place of peacefulness, when you find that place of, okay, you isolated, like your friends that may not be hitting you up too long, this is the time for you to go. Like, this is not the time for you just to jolly around and just do unnecessary things that's not going to like improve your life. This is the time for you to get within your word constantly. This is time for you to set out, okay, this is my dreams, now let's attack them. I'm every single day, staying persistent. Use that time that God has gave you, upgrade yourself, man. So when you come back to the word, now you're able to help your friends and improve them. But what does that start with? Yourself. Yourself. And this is about to go on a whole nother tangent. I hope you listen, y'all got to just stay locked in. Hold on. I'm about to pick up a Bible verse. Hold on, I got y'all. Just stay consistent because I ain't cutting it. But y'all still there? Yeah. Like this is Matthew 7:3, right? It says, "You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye." Bro, you can't help nobody else if you ain't helping yourself. You can't. You cannot help yourself if you're not helping, you cannot help no one else if you're not helping yourself. So you see everybody around you, what they got going on, and you want to lend your hand to them. And you're not you're not doing nothing for yourself to be able to do that on a consistent basis. You let somebody borrow $100 and you got to ask for $100 tomorrow. It don't work. Right? So you have to do things for yourself. Get yourself out that situation. Get yourself out of this, whatever it may be. If it's low income, let it be low income. If it's low education, let it be low. Like if it's a bad relationship, get yourself out that bad relationship. Once you're out of that, now go tell everybody how you did it, and now you can bring the crowd with you, just like Harriet Tubman did, man. She made it out. Man, listen, she ain't have to come back and help nobody. She didn't have to do that. She went back and helped other people because she did it first. She know darn well if she tried to take that whole group of people to leave, they would go get caught. And they probably would have been killed. All of them. It would have been no story no more. So take the plank out your own eye. Right? Take it out your own eye. And then you could go take it out your brothers or sisters. You know what I mean? So, man, listen, you have to choose yourself. Choose yourself, man. Do the thing you need to do for yourself, then go help everybody else. You got me? Oh, man, like I said I was going to stop it a couple minutes ago, but I had to just keep going, man. God just came in the room. But this stuff needs to be said, man, because I don't think we understand it. Like, go after your dreams. Go after yours. Because you don't want to be regretful. Because you know what's going to happen, too? You know what's going to happen? God is going to put somebody else there that really wanted it, that was grateful enough to see what they had and took it and ran with it. Come on, man, y'all, we gotta lock in. We have to. Listen, we're in an age of having so much information. Whatever you want to do, it is possible. Truly believe that, and you got God by your side. Listen, bro, you have y'all for. You have the creator of all things. You have him right by your side. He is rooting for you. He is on your side, you know? He is on your side. There is nothing in this world that's impossible. There is nothing. Don't forget that. Do not, please do not forget that. And I'm gonna just relate it to a real world thing. Okay, let's say for my people out there who like basketball, right? Let's say you had Michael Jordan, you had LeBron James, you had Shaq, you had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you had Kobe, all on your team. How confident would you be in that you go win every single game that you play? How confident would you be? You know for a fact that you will never lose. So just as you feel that same way about basketball, understand when it comes to your life, God is with you. You will never lose. The record is infinity to zero. It's infinity to zero. You cannot be defeated. You cannot be defeated, man. For real. So take the time, find out what you want to do, right? Go at it. Stick with it. Get to that place, succeed, master it, and now go help everybody else. But you can't help nobody else without helping yourself. Remember that. So I love y'all, man. God bless y'all. And man, I hope y'all have a great day. Man, choose yourself. Choose yourself. And bro, like, just do what you can do and let God do the rest. And I'm going to just end it there. Allow God to do everything else that you cannot do. But you have to do the stuff yourself. You have the will to do it. God gave you the will to do it. So do it. I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all for the next one. Go. Sheesh.